Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mings. And yesterday, it finally happened, guys. Yesterday, I finally did the oopsie of pressing stream instead of record on my OBS. So I imagine the 600 of you or so that tuned in for that stream were very confused when you saw me basically just playing Advanced Wars 1, and then suddenly, after I lost, I just sat there and didn't say anything for 5 minutes until I noticed a bunch of Discord notifications telling me, Mangs, you are freaking live on... I swear to God, I panicked, I just closed down the stream, I didn't save the VOD. Maybe I should have. It honestly would have been fun to have for meme purposes, but yeah, so this will be my reattempt at Andy times 2. Hopefully I won't fail this time. Who is that? Olaf's invasion of Orange Star is where all this began. During the attack, Andy was seen leading sorties in several countries. You saw him yourself, didn't you? So doesn't all this strike you as exceedingly odd? Well, now that you mention it. You see what I'm getting at? It would have been impossible for Orange Star to launch multiple offensives while trying to repel Olaf's attack. That's the anomaly I wanted to show you. Impossible. I'm getting angrier by the moment. It seems that our mystery foe has the ability to create human clones. It's so dumb. Oh, it's so dumb. I think it's safe to say we've encountered several copies of Andy. Blast. This is terrible. I have some more stones to overturn, so I'll be going. What are your plans? I won't leave this madman on the loose. I'll find him and crush him. It's up to you then, Eagle. Hail, Prince of the Skies. Good luck. Yep. Try not to take the story of Advanced Wars too seriously. So once again, I'm going to be picking Sami for this mission. Not because we need her to unlock rivals or anything like that. You don't need to pick her for this one. You can pick whoever you want, but Sami's a lot easier to clear this mission with. So yeah, mission 18, Andy times 2. It is actually one of the easier missions in the Advanced campaign, but it can go wrong because, well, you'll find out soon why. Eagle. Who? Oh, it's you, Sami. Who is that? Is that Andy? What the? Huh? 2 Andys? What's going on? Eagle, can you explain this? Ah, yes. That's a clone of Andy that our enigmatic foe somehow constructed. Starting with Green Earth, he's attacked several countries. So this is why everyone's been picking fights with Orange Star. I don't know who that guy is, but he's got me steamed. Look out, bozo, here I come. Hey, hold on a moment. The green units are my troops. Let me handle all the enemy air units. It'll give you time to push straight ahead and storm the foe's HQ. Yep, green units in Advanced Wars, ladies and gentlemen. And they are very annoying, because depending on Eagle's good luck rolls and what he decides to do AI-wise, this mission can really go anywhere. With any luck, he'll destroy this cruiser on turn 1. He won't always do this though, because he might not get a good luck roll. But what I basically need the Eagle to do is I need him to take down the bombers, as well as this cruiser. If he does that, it should be safe for me to push out and take the enemy's HQ, because Andy will move all of his troops over here and go for my HQ, which should leave me time to go and cap it. So I'm going to be moving my submarine over here. Now, here's the thing. You can do this. If Eagle gets a good luck roll, then that's very good for you. So I'm going to do it. It's a little bit risky, but I can show you a little bit of a funny strategy to deal with it. And I'm going to be moving my battleship up as well. This transport copter, I'm going to mainly use it to block the submarine going from my battleship. I need to delay it as much as possible. And this rocket and medium tank, they're pretty much just going to sit around and do nothing. They're just going to prevent Andy from taking our HQ, but that's fine. He won't really do that most of the time anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. And before I end my turn, I am actually going to save. Because you see, if Eagle doesn't destroy this cruiser on the first turn, then my sub is dead. So let's see if he does it or not. I'll make him suffer for fooling Eagle. So yeah, he'll go for the bombers first, which is very good. We do need to take them out. He'll usually destroy them. I don't think I've ever seen Eagle fail to destroy the bombers, but he might not always destroy the cruiser. So he goes for the fighters. The fighters aren't really going to do anything. I only have a single transport copter in this mission, and it's not even going to be used to cap the HQ, so I don't really need to care about these fighters at all. They're basically just dead weight at this point. They're just here to give Eagle something to fight against, pretty much. So let's see if he destroys the cruiser. Please destroy the cruiser. Please destroy the cruiser. Okay, he destroyed the cruiser. That's very good. That's very good. That is pretty much perfect. And then once he destroys the cruiser, he'll go for the artillery. Now, Andy, on his turn, there's a chance he might activate hyper repair. He won't always do it. despite having it ready. So let's see if he actually does it or not. It seems to be a random chance based on how damaged his units are. But as you can see right now, he doesn't actually have that many damaged units. Maelstrom, come, all who oppose me. Destroy! And as you can see, he actually did not end up activating Hyper Repair because he doesn't have any damaged units. So this is actually the best outcome right here. This is actually the best, this is the best timeline, if you will. However, he will take out Eagle's bombers, but luckily, because he didn't pop his power on the first turn, then he won't get that 10% firepower boost, and so he won't destroy the bombers in one hit, which is very good for us. Which means he'll have to spend most of his fighters shooting at him twice, which means Eagle's fighters will get to run around and do other things. But again, as I said, the only thing we need Eagle to do is destroy the cruiser and the 2 bombers, and that's all we need, really. After that, he can go ahead and die. We don't really need him anymore. There we go. So we do need to be very careful, though. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in this mission. A lot of things that can go wrong. So there's the battleship. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my transport copter to bait out the sub. There we go. I'm basically just going to force it to go around. And then I'm going to use my sub to attack Eagle's battleship. And now, since his cruiser is gone, he pretty much has no way of dealing with my submarine. So the submarine can just pretty much just stay around and do whatever it wants. Now, I'm going to move my battleship over here. And then I'm going to put my lander on these reefs here to get a little bit of extra defense. And I'm going to basically bait this battleship into attacking my lander, which I think is completely fine. Now, if I'm lucky, Eagle will actually... Eagle might actually go for this battleship with this bomber. We'll see if he ends up doing it or not. I don't know if he will. Kind of depends. He really likes to go for the missile most of the time, which is kind of annoying, but that's what he does. Anyway, I'm going to start capping the city right here now. And I'm just going to kill this tank. Why not? And he's going to get his hyper repair anyway, so I might as well destroy as many units as I can. And there we go. Let's see what Eagle does. He gets his lightning strike now, which is very good. I need him to kill that bomber, very important. And after that bomber is gone, that's pretty much Eagle's job fulfilled right there. And that's beautiful. I think he needs a luck roll to kill this. Okay, no, he killed it. Very good, very good, very good. And yeah, he goes for the battleship. That's fantastic. Now, of course, he should deal 1 damage to it. Yeah, that's good. So, of course, Andy will use his hyper repair, and he'll get that battleship up to 6 HP. If you think this clone is getting the better of me, think again. I think this clone will get the better of you, Eagle. Yeah, this clone will definitely get the better of you, Eagle. There we go. But yeah, these fighters will pretty much be dead next turn as his lightning strike reduces his defense by quite a bit. And yeah, he loves going for this missile for some reason. I don't really know why. He's like, oh, that missile, man. That missile needs to die. Oh, I hate that missile so much. Power mode, access, hyper repair, initiate. This is going to hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. The battleship is most likely going to shoot on our lander. It's going to do a little bit of damage to it, but that's okay. It won't kill it. We'll do some damage to it, though. As you can see, if the battleship is on full health, it will one-shot the lander. And bye-bye goes Eagle's bombers. I think Eagle will actually get wiped out this turn. Either this turn or next turn, depending on how lucky Andy is. Okay, yeah, there we go. Bye, Eagle. He might not lose this other fighter, though. It kind of depends on how lucky Andy gets on this roll right here. Nope, he survives. Very good. 1 HP left. Sweet. Doesn't really matter, though. But yeah, we want all of Andy's units to move away from his HQ. That's very important. And right now, once again, we are going to be using our transport copter to block his sub like this. And I'm going to be using my battleship to try and take out his battleship. Like so. I don't think you can kill this even with a good luck roll. But this is very good. So if this rocket wasn't here, we could have unloaded next turn. But sadly, we can't do that. So I'm just going to do as much damage as I can to this battleship. He might combine the two together. He likes to do that sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to do this. And yeah, I'm going to Now, if I had a little bit of extra move, I could have done this. I could have also shot this down and moved my lander here, but it needed to be on full health for that to work because of this rocket. This is also like a safe zone, but this 6 HP battleship will shoot it down from this point, so there's not really any point in doing that. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So this mission is quite easy to A rank, but it's very hard to S rank. If you want to S rank it, you have to play pretty much perfectly. Yeah, I'm gonna move my medium tank back, capture this property right here. And I do believe Eagle, yeah, Eagle has like a single fighter left. He's not really gonna do a whole lot. Bye-bye. Yeah, he combined his battleships together, which is a little annoying. But it should be fine. The green units have lost. That's what they do, after all, green units. So yeah, submerge his sub again. I do believe he was here, right? So I can use my transport copter, I think, to do... No, I would have to do this, I think. Yeah, if I do this... Oh, was it here? I actually forgot if it was here or here. No, it must have been here, because I would have seen it if it was here. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to do this. Okay, no, it's actually down here, but that's okay. As long as I keep my lander out of range, it should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Hopefully I might get a little bit of luck here. Nah, I didn't. Okay, that's fine though. So what I need to do right now is I need to put my battleship in a position... Oh god, I don't remember where this... If it's here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably going to have to put my battleship right here, I imagine. That way it should be out of range of the submarine, while also being able to shoot on the rocket next turn. And I want to be a little bit cautious right here. I think if I keep my lander, if the submarine is here, it depends on if he moves with his fighter or his submarine first. He might actually move with his fighter first, and if he does that, that's going to be very bad for us, actually. Now, I could unload this turn. That's certainly something that I could do. Maybe I should do that. It might force some of his units to move closer, though, which would be very bad for me. But you know what? I'm actually going to do this. If I'm going to do this, though, I should definitely move my... I'm very scared that he'll suddenly move his units back. But even if he does, I should be able to reach the HQ before he does, so... It honestly shouldn't be a big deal. The AI will usually move towards the closest targets on the map. So, I think... See this medium tank right here? I'm pretty sure this medium tank is closer to me than the infantry are. So we'll see what he ends up doing. Alright, it's going to shoot down my lander. It's probably not going to work, though. No, definitely not. And yeah, it does indeed move with his fighters first, so I could not have used this transport to block the sub, but that's okay. Honestly, I should have just unloaded my mech on the shores. Yeah, there it is. I should have just unloaded my mechs. So I'm not in range to take the HQ this turn. So I'm not gonna... I might still pop my power this turn, though. Yeah, I think I will do that, actually. Just to take down the rocket, if anything. But yeah, if I had positioned my units better, I probably would have been able to beat this on day 6. But it's going to be a day 7 victory instead, which is going to be an A rank for sure. So I'm going to move my infantry over here. And it's going to be very important that I take out this rocket. Very important, because this rocket is like the only thing that can interrupt my cap at this point. There we go. Very good. And then the mech can finish the job. Now, a little fun fact about Sami, guys. I'm talking to someone who's very good at data mining. The movement cost reduction for double time. You know, when Sami pops her double time, she reduces the terrain cost to 1 for infantry units. That's not how her power works in Advanced Force 2. In Advanced Force 2, she only gets +1 and +2 move respectively. But the movement reduction or the terrain reduction is actually coded into her power. It's just disabled for some reason. So that leads me to believe that initially when they designed Sami, they actually did intend to give her the old double time. But for some reason, they probably decided it was too OP to combine that with movement. So they took it out of the game completely, but it's still there in her code, and you can activate it if you want to with a simple code change. So it's actually, it's an interesting little piece of trivia. I love it when people like delve into the game's code to find little hidden Easter eggs like that. It's always fun to like get little glimpses of the development process. Also, in case you didn't know, double time in Advanced Wars 1 actually sets Sami's defense on our infantry up to 30%, which is quite considerable. Anyway, I am just gonna keep shooting, I think. I'm tempted to move on to the city, but I'm not gonna do that. There we go. Actually, I am going to move. No, I'm gonna do this. There we go, very good. So you can actually hold out pretty well against Andy's push. He only has 3 medium tanks, which I know sounds like a lot, but it's actually not a lot. Because the AI is stupid. Let's see what if the AI prioritizes a 2 HP lander or a full HP battleship. I have a feeling he'll go for the lander. Let's see how stupid he really is. Oh. Right, I forgot about this battleship. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to be able to stop Andy's push. Yeah, oh. Huh. Interesting. So he goes for a 10 HP infantry over a tank. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, well, I guess he had this one. But still, sometimes the AI will do moves that I'm not really aware of why they're doing it. But yeah, this looks bad, but keep in mind that Andy doesn't really have any infantry near my HQ, so it's not like he can really win. Oh yeah, look at that. He goes for the lander. That is kind of funny, actually. So yeah, the AI prioritizes a 2 HP lander over a full HP battleship. Just AI things, I guess. Anyway. Nothing he can do to interrupt this one, that's for sure. And this is so incredibly satisfying right here. Look at this. Whee! Bye-bye. So yeah, it's gonna be a day 7 victory, which is definitely not an S rank. I think in order to, I think you got like to capture it on day 5 or something to get an S rank. It's kind of stupid. Kinda stupid. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead, so I'm not even gonna do anything over here. It doesn't really matter, though. I'm gonna shoot on the sub, though. Why not? Let's just get rid of the sub. It's kind of sad how the black hole troops in Advanced Wars 1 are basically just reskinned Orange Star units, but it kind of makes sense considering they're like doing like an Andy covered up, so I understand why they... Like, honestly, they should just color them red, but... You know, that would make this battle terribly confusing. So yeah, just gonna keep shooting our guys here, but yeah, there's literally nothing you can do at this point. He's gonna finish killing our units, but what can he really do? Not a lot. Also, why the hell did Sturm create a clone of Andy of all people? Out of everyone in the Wars universe that you could clone, you're like, Andy. That's who I'm gonna clone. Perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a day 7 victory, which is alright, I think. We won, for the time being. How are you still alive? Here they come again. Cripes, there's no end in sight. You don't have time to waste around here. Leave this to me and go. I'm staying too. No, Sami. You have to go as well. No, even you can't stand against this horde. He doesn't have any units left. You have no idea how powerful a foe awaits your friends. They can't face him alone. Go, Sami, go. I understand. Watch your back. Ha! They'll soon find Eagle's no easy prey. We owe it all to Eagle. We kind of do, I guess. Yay, A rank. I might actually have gotten an S rank if I had done this one day sooner. I don't remember the S rank requirement for Andy times 2. I think it might be 6 days. Alright. Will I be a roast dog anymore? No. I'm a gold dog. Gold dog. That sounds cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Join us next time for Enigma. And I will actually be streaming both the final mission and Rivals Live. Intentionally this time. I promise. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.